I am continuing my reading. What I'm doing in this series is to read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I am reading in a chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around a bit as I move along. So we are returning to Isaiah. This will be chapter 21. Babylon is fallen, is fallen. Other nations also are destroyed. The burden of the desert of the sea, as whirlwinds in the south pass through, so it cometh from the desert, from a terrible land. A grievous vision is declared unto me. The treacherous dealer dealeth treacherously, and the spoiler spoileth. Go up, O Elam, besiege, O Media. All the sighing thereof have I made to cease. Therefore are my loins filled with pain. Pains have taken hold upon me, as the pains of a woman that travaileth. I was bowed down at the hearing of it. I was dismayed at the seeing of it. My heart panted, fearfulness affrighted me. The night of my pleasure hath he turned into fear unto me. Prepare the table, watch in the watchtower, eat, drink, arise, ye princes, and anoint the shield. For thus hath the Lord said unto me, Go, set a watchman, let him declare what he seeth. And he saw a chariot with a couple of horsemen, a chariot of asses, and a chariot of camels, and he hearkened diligently with much heed, and he cried, A lion, my lord, I stand continually upon the watchtower in the daytime, and I am set in my ward whole nights. And behold, here cometh a chariot of men, with a couple of horsemen. And he answered and said, Babylon is fallen, and all the graven images of her gods he hath broken unto the ground. O my threshing, and the corn of my floor, that which I have heard of the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, have I declared unto you. So, the burden of the desert of the sea, most likely talking about Babylon. The south passed through, this is saying, or the Negev desert, prophecy fulfilled with the destruction of Babylon, when Persia came in and destroyed Babylon. So, in the third verse where it says, I was dismayed at the seeing of it, there was such a destruction that when Isaiah saw this in vision, even though it was Babylon being destroyed, it was so horrible that it caused him to be astonished at just how cataclysmic this destruction was going to be. I like that. And that last verse there, O my threshing and the corn of my floor, according to the footnotes here, this is him addressing the Israelites who survived the destruction of Babylon. So he's saying, remember that I prophesied this. But let us continue here, verse 11. The burden of Duma, he calleth to me out of Seir, Watchman, what of the night? Watchman, what of the night? The watchman said, The morning cometh, and also the night. If ye will inquire, inquire ye. Return, come. Now that's weird. Because burden of Duma, this is the Edomites, because it's out of Seir, and the Edomites were in Mount Seir. But it gives us an explanation in the footnotes here, which is appreciated. It says, The morning cometh, and also the night. And if ye will inquire, inquire ye. So this is saying, how long will Edom's captivity last? And say, well, the end of Babylon is in sight, but the new oppressor is coming. The new night is coming. So even though Babylon's oppression ends, Persia comes in and conquers Edom. Verse 13. The burden upon Arabia. In the forest in Arabia shall ye lodge, O ye traveling companions of Dedanim. The inhabitants of the land of Tema brought water to him that was thirsty. They prevented with their bread him that fled. For they fled from the swords, from the drawn swords, and from the bent bow, and from the grievousness of war. For thus hath the Lord said unto me, Within a year, according to the years of an hireling, and all the glory of Kedar shall fail. And the residue of the number of archers, the mighty men of the children of Kedar, shall be diminished. For the Lord God of Israel hath spoken it. So in other words, we have the main doom, or the main burden is on Babylon. But with the destruction of Babylon comes a new oppressor who will again oppress Edom. And the Arabians, these are the nomadic people who travel through the deserts. Their lifestyle, their life will also be disrupted by the invasion of Persia and the destruction of Babylon. So Edom and the Arabia take part in the burden of Babylon. It's very interesting, very interesting. But we're going to leave that here, and we will pick this up in the next one, which we will be continuing in Isaiah, so we will see you there.